Good morning. I thought so. I thought that microphone was a little too close, but let's just eat. There we go. Out of the way. Let's get back into some Valheim. It is Wednesday. Thank God. I'm ready for the weekend. I was way too busy yesterday. Did too much. Wanted to sleep in today, but nope. We're not doing that. While I've got my cultivator out, this is ready. So let's just do ourselves a favor and farm a little so that we have plenty to eat. All right, we may as well grab these dandelions while we're here. Beautiful. Ooh, you got itchy nose. We can't have that. All right. I had my cultivator in my hand already because this morning I was continuing to push that wall back, the wall of stone, the hill that we've been flattening. So as I was doing that, I was putting the grass back so it looks nice around the portal hub, making some good progress on that. And I definitely want to continue looking for where we're going to build a main base and actually have a nice bigger building to spread all of our things out, because we are overgrowing our base for sure. And I really want to do the storage up properly, put it on shelves with signs because it looks so pretty. My old base had that and it looked so good. Ooh, that looks like swirly weather. Swirly weather. Can you imagine if this game had tornadoes? We actually did have a tornado warning a little while back. It was a pretty violent storm. I can say the warning was very warranted, but amounted to nothing as usual. It's very rare we get tornadoes here. Okay, so let's switch to the carrots since we've got the seeds. I can't wait to get into the plains and start making bread and the pies. Man, they've got so much energy, so much health and stamina. That would be really nice. We got some work to do before we willingly step foot in the plains. All right, let's fix that. Oop, hitting all the wrong buttons. Do have a bit of a headache this morning. More of an annoying one, just sitting over my temples. So let's do a little bit more choppy choppy. I got a lot of stone ready to go, but let's do a little bit more pushing this back. And I kind of want to work from this end, just so I feel like I'm getting a little bit more progress going, because it's closer to being flat here. And we'll take what stone we get and put it over at the build. Let's use Eichler. We're going to be around for a while. And we are perfectly safe where we are. Although, now that I say that, we are due for a raid. Haven't had one in a while. I wouldn't be surprised, now that I've used it, we get a raid. That would be fitting. That would be fitting. Yeah, we'll pick up those stones. Trying to leave as much of the vegetation around here as well, just so I don't have to replant it later. Let's just widen this. Hey, good morning, Nerdonomic. How are you today? Oh, words. The words are so hard. Oof, 47%. It must be very rigged today. Rigged in my favor, as we always say. Let me find my... It kind of is. I'm gonna agree with you. I always try and be positive and be like, it's a good day. No. Woke up with a bit, like I said, a bit of a headache over my temple on my right side. But I did take some Advil, so here's to hoping that it starts kicking in. Dealing with a headache is kind of eh. But it is a stream day, and that in itself makes it a fun day. What do you think you're doing here? Get off my hill. Get off my hill. And we're gonna make some massive progress here in a minute with the build, so I'm excited. We got a lot of stone ready, but I'm still kind of clearing out, flattening out, helping this look nice. Ooh, that's a little rough right there. Yeah, that's better. Want some nice slopey hills. And it took me probably a good half an hour just to cultivate all the grass from all the places that we'd taken it. So it's all nice and grass up to the hub now, which is good. It's what we want. Flatten that there and that there. It's a little bit of a wonky bump. That's pretty good. It is a riverside, so I don't want it to be too flat. We do want some dips and doodles and all that fun stuff. There we go. Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting back in the boat, traveling a little bit further, seeing what we can find. Get started on a build. I do have like a reference photo already for what I have in mind for the base. Of course, we're gonna build it bigger and more decorative than what I've got as a reference photos, but I don't really know much about Viking buildings. And playing a Viking game, I kind of feel like that's the play. The pieces that they have in the game really lend to the Viking style of architecture, so that's what we're gonna do. So yeah, yesterday was a really busy day. Got the appointment set for our van to go in. I think our tie rods have blown in the van. It needs to be fixed. Got a lot of laundry done. Got kids' room started cleaning it because, man, what a mess. So a lot of stuff went out to the garbage. Basically a lot of cleaning and a lot of phone calls yesterday. I adulted too much. I must misbehave. Must misbehave. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the other side so I can see if I want to leave a little bitty of a hill, or do I want to make it entirely flat, 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 and get the most stone out of here that I can get. Just needs a little bit more leveling of the grade. Tiny little hill there, but I betcha we can boot that. The leveling can be a little tricky when you're trying to do a slope. So we're gonna raise it just a little bit there. Tap it once. There we go. That's better. All right. Yeah, I do think we still want to kind of really level this quite a bit. Good job adulting. Feels good once things are done. Yes. And it's funny because it's in my nature to want to procrastinate and put off doing those things, but at the same time knowing that those things are there to be done causes anxiety. So I mean, it really doesn't benefit me in any way, shape, or form. But I also have issues with like feeling like I have enough energy to get the things done. So it's a bit of a balance. Like doing a little bit of getting the stuff done, but also not entirely wearing myself out. And not feeling anxious because things are actually getting done. So yeah, it was good. The only negative is that for some reason my knee is really flared up right now, and sitting on the floor for a couple hours sorting through garbage and toys with my daughter did not do it any favors. So it's a little twingy, but it was a good start. And now that we've gotten a start, she's doing more of it on her own too. So well worth it, well worth it. And the adulting was good. We will treat ourselves on the weekend to a really nice, relaxed weekend. That's what we're gonna do. Yay for adulting! Yeah. Yeah. Well, and the fact is like, when I say go clean your room, I'm realizing they really don't know how to start. Because we've always just kind of had a rule of keep your floor clean, we're good. But they're just getting so much stuff over the years now, they can't keep their floor clean because there really are little kid toys in the rooms that need to be dealt with. They need to be downstairs if they're being saved or up to Goodwill. So I realized that no, I think we'd be doing far better if we actually went in there and did it with them. So they kind of figure out how. What do we actually mean when we say clean your room beyond get things off the floor so I can sweep? You're better now? Yeah. I'm not good with putting things away when I'm immediately done with them. And that I need to work on, because that ends up being spending another hour a different day just tidying things up and putting things away. And what a waste. What a waste if you would just take the extra 30 seconds it takes in the moment to take whatever you were doing, like the book or whatever, instead of sitting it in the living room, take it back to the bedroom where it goes. Like, it's just... but it's hard to get that habit going. Why I'm reading Atomic Habits. Hey, Tremdes, good to see you. How are you? We're talking about adulting this morning, because I did some. And of course, oh, no worries, Tremdes. No worries. We are always here, and you come when you can, and we're glad for it. Don't apologize. How you been? What are you playing? We're back to Valheim because we're waiting anxiously for Nightingale. And nothing at the time when I was looking, nothing that was already out appealed, and we haven't done the Mistlands yet, so it was a good choice. Go back to Valheim and let's see what the Mistlands are about. But we started a new world. You're all right? Oh, good. Glad to hear it. Haven't played Valheim since many, many months ago. Yep. Same. And it's a really good favorite game of mine, actually. This was, fun fact, the first true survival game I ever played. And immediately fell in love with the genre. And only came to know about it because of, I love Minecraft. I say it very unabashedly. But I love Minecraft. And one of the Minecrafters that I watched, he streams on Twitch and posts his VODs to YouTube later. So he started playing Valheim when it first came out, and I'm like, ooh, oh, that game looks good. Bought it, fell in love. And there we go. When I decided to stream, I'm like, oh, I know what kind of game I'm gonna play. I know it immediately. Love it, but I finished Mistlands and couldn't find anything else to do. Yeah, that's the one thing about survival games, is you do eventually get to a point where you're just done with the game. Even if you really love it, if you felt like you've made all the builds that you want to make, you've explored all the new biomes, unless they put something else new in the game, time to move on. But at the same time, you can get thousands of hours into the game before you hit that point. So for me, I love it. I love it. Like, a lot of those first-person shooters are like $60. And, you know, once you play through, like Call of Duty, for example, once you play through, how many times realistically are you going to replay it? And most people will get through that game in about 100 hours. Hey, Goot! Yes, they have added so much to Smalllands since we finished the game. And a flyable bird. I'm a little bit. I have a little bit of gratitude though for the fact that we moved on. Just for the fact that they introduced a game called a tit. And I know collectively, the more times that I have to say the word tit, we would not be behaving. We would not be grown-ass adults. So for that alone, I'm glad we moved off of it. Right? Right, our maturity would go from here down to here every time I got on that damn bird. I mean, really? Really, you couldn't have put a robin in the game? Right? Right? I mean, the only thing worse that they possibly could have done is put a blue-footed booby in the game, which is an actual bird, by the way. What? So, yes. I can just see the devolution of the chat. Devolution. That's not the right word, but headache. We're gonna let that one go. Devolvement. What's the word? We would all just collectively get in trouble. Yep. Exactly. Yeah. Yep. I am still old enough to giggle when I fart, okay? That's just where we're at. And yes, I judge you for coming in here. Do not clip that. I think devolution is the term for it. Actually, I don't think you're wrong. I kind of think it's right, but I mean, it also feels wrong at the time, but you never know. Hey, Laws. Oh, 16%. It's going well. It is going well. We are gathering up even more stone, and we are gonna do some massive wall building. Hopefully, I have enough to put the entire wall up. Did end on 100% stream. Mutiny, yes you did. That was awesome. That was awesome. You gotta expect that the RNG gods are not gonna favor you for a while.
Oof.
Yep, yeah, Nitro never loses. I need to know his secret, and I need to go buy some lottery tickets. That's how that's gonna play out. But yeah, it's going well. We have some aches and pains, but we're getting through it because we're gonna. Yes, that is one of my favorite things. I actually made that. That streamer.bot telling you that an ad's gonna play. I wanted it for me, so I know that if an ad plays, to which the ad hadn't finished yet. Yeah, I actually made that Tremdes with streamer.bot to mostly for me, but even for you guys, it's kind of helpful to know that there's an ad going on. I keep the action going, obviously, because one of the perks of being a subscriber is that you don't have ads. But it is helpful for me to know that if I'm talking and saying something important and an ad comes, I know half the stream isn't going to hear it. And if it's really important, I can say it again. So yeah, that's one of the things that I'm kind of proud of that I figured out how to do on StreamerBot. That's not Twitch at all. It's a good prompt to mute the ad. I feel that. And the ad still supports me whether it's muted or not, so it's a win-win all the way around. But yeah, oh, I love StreamerBot. I know, and I very rarely do this, but I tweeted one company one time because, like, I fall asleep with headphones in, right? I put on a semi-interesting, semi-boring podcast, and I let the sound of the voices make me fall asleep. So, but there was this one commercial, and I think it was like Sony or something, and it was about how their headphones could cancel out background noise. So the commercial starts with blaringly loud jackhammers and things like that, and they definitely paid to have the audio boosted, which is something that you can do. And I'm sitting there going, like, for people that are on headphones, do you have any idea how loud your commercial is? And I never heard back from them, but I'm sure a lot of people complained because eventually those commercials did disappear. And it's like, thank God, they were so terrible. And another one, there was a commercial for, it was for a computer, for workflow. Yeah, they definitely, they can spike them. That's actually in CRTC rules. It legislates how much they can do that. And I'm like, could you maybe just not let them do that at all? Because, like, that's bad for your hearing. It's really bad for your hearing. So this one was for a computer, and supposedly the computer was going to help you with your workflow and help with distractions in some way. So they were showing, like, all of these auditory distractions and things like that, and, you know, like, people running around fast and stuff like that, and I'm just, like, sitting here going, Jesus, this is spiking my anxiety. That's not making me want to buy. That's making me want to get away from this horrific commercial. Like, it gives you the calm at the end when they're on the computer, but the whole getting to there just puts me right off. I know one ad that played on Twitch at 20% overpowered the game I've played that wasn't turned down at all. Yep. Yep. They should not be able to overpower the ads. And I wish they would study it, because I bet you overall it actually hurts their business and not improves their business by drawing your attention with a louder sound. I bet you it actually puts people right off. But I'm probably wrong, and it probably goes along hand in hand with telemarketers. That everybody hates it, but if it really didn't work, they'd stop doing it. So unfortunately, we're stuck with it. Palia in 2 hours. What is Palia? I have not heard this. I need some further information here. It's a cozy sim MMO. Ooh. Squoozy for 1 minute. I will write that down so I remember to look at it. I just gotta open Discord because that's where I've been keeping all of my... I made a channel just for things to remember, look at, to do. And I'm just gonna type myself out a message. Edit. Cozy Sim MMO. Because if it's not up my alley, it'll definitely be up my other daughter's alley. It's Cozy Sim MMO, so home building, gathering, crafting, hunting, socializing, exploring. Ooh. I will definitely take a look. Yeah. And I'm also gonna plug my Discord. I'm also going to plug my Discord because I made a forum channel where you can actually put links to games that people may be interested in, that they're talking about. I separated out the game chats so that it can actually be a little bit more effective. So there is a spot to put updates and recommended games there. If you're in the Discord, you can always toss. Always love to hear what new games are coming out, because it's so funny how you don't always hear about everything, right? And if Nightingale gets knocked back, we definitely need another plan B. All right, I need to do a little building because this is kind of, whoop. My computer is going wonky. What's happening here? There we go. Turned on the slipper animation. Sorry, y'all just got slippered. But what I was saying is that I need to do a little bit of wall building. The digging, I've had enough of digging for right now. We need some wall building. You got a pretty big chunk out of there, though. Yep, definitely didn't go sign up, right? Yeah, there's some games out there that you just know you're gonna love it. I'm like that with books too. Like there are certain authors, I don't even read the back, I just buy the book. I'm like that with Nora Roberts. Nora Roberts put something out, I just buy it. There's very few books of hers that I've ever skipped. You had 4 saves, 200 to 300 level. Wow. Yeah. You put a lot of hours in there. Who else? Oh, Michael Connolly, the guy that wrote The Lincoln Lawyer. He puts out a book. Boom. In the cart. Don't even bother looking at what it's gonna be. Oh God. That was just Room Factory 4. Yep. Yeah, I feel that. I feel that. You get sunk into a game and time just... Time blindness. That's a whole thing on TikTok right now. Which I find very amusing. The time blind girl crying because people were mad at her for asking if it was reasonable to expect an employer to be okay with them being late. Good luck. Good luck finding an employer that's okay with you being late. 5 just went different, so it's harder to get hooked into it. Yeah. And I mean, sometimes the franchise needs to do that to keep it fresh, but why? Why is my menu not staying up so that I can reselect something? Okay, things are going odd here today. Do I have a button stuck somewhere? Just hit all the buttons. Now let's see. No, I think we need to reboot the game. Just give me 1 second here. Yep, that's what I think too. Time to restart the game. But definitely we had an issue where I think I got tabbed out of the game and some stuff got hit on OBS and made the slipper animation go. But that clicking of not trying to get the crafting menu open, that's a problem. Right? Is Valheim getting scared because we mentioned other games? I'm very curious when they get to the point where they feel Valheim is done, what Iron Gate does next. I definitely want to know. We'll probably buy. Ah, there we go. Thank you. That's better. So, oh, and dixper reconnected. Perfect, perfect. Yeah, because they were a team of 5 initially, and they did such an amazing job. I really want to know what they're doing next. I absolutely want to buy whatever they do next. Ashlands is definitely one they had said they were going to do and they haven't done yet. I've seen people rumoring that Mistlands will be the last biome with a boss. The later ones the later ones are just biomes, so no bosses, but I hope that's not the case. Yeah, I would hope that if they are adding a new biome, that they add a new boss to it. But, you know, if they do Ashlands and then say we're done, I would still be fully happy with the game. Okay, and I did find out the hard way that the arches connect better if I actually have the wall complete. So let's do that. Oh, maybe I have to put them down, and if they don't line up quite right, we'll pick them up and put them back down. Actually, those lined up perfectly. But I really do kind of hope that they just finish with the game and move on and start something new. Like, please, 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 just... I want to know what your next project is because I want to buy it. Yes, yes. More games need to... Because it's a grind to get these resources. They really do need to just give it to you back. Or have the blueprint crafting. If you're not going to have blueprint crafting so I can see it and then visualize it before I do it, then give me all my crap back. That's how I feel. Wrong one. But I also wonder if they're going to just end up being a one-hit wonder. I hope they're not. I hope they're not. But, I mean... They are a Scandinavian company making a Viking game. They had a lot of heart to put in this game because it's, you know, really important to them, all the culture and the lore and everything else. So I kind of wonder, would they make anything other than a Viking game? That's what I wonder. Which is perfectly fine with me. But would they do as well? I hope they continue to, and even if it is another Viking game, I'll totally buy it. I just wonder, like, do they have any plans on going any other directions? Because they almost might need to eventually, because at some point you need a different theme to your games, otherwise they all start feeling the same. But I do think there's enough love of Valheim, like Valheim 2. Yeah, like I think there's enough love for the game that they totally could do another Nordic, Viking, Scandinavian themed survival game and it would still get a lot of love. But there definitely is going to be a point where it's not going to work anymore, right? It's just like Minecraft. There's only so many block crafting games you can have before the market's flooded and people are just, something new, please. So, but I can't wait for them to put out another game. Really can't wait. I'm going to need... Okay, because we need that to be a block there. No, because then it doesn't offset there. Figuring out this corner wall is going to be a little tricky. Because technically we should have a block there, but that's going to stick out. Yeah. It's earned a permanent place in my heart when it comes to the best games I've ever played, even if it falls off and they don't ever do anything else with it. I think so. I think they've really made a name for themselves in the indie space. And they're gonna do well with pretty much anything they decide to do, honestly. And I'm thoroughly impressed what they accomplished with the amount of people they had. Like, it blows my mind. They could go down route like the Age of Empires and Age of Mythology, different, similar, but at the same time. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Hello, Arian. That's where I'm curious if they would. If they would, say, pick up Greek mythology and make a Greek mythology game. Like, they definitely went with something that's familiar and of their own culture. And I think it worked because they put a lot of heart and a lot of mythology in the game that really works. And I'm curious if they'll be interested in doing a different mythology too, because I think that would do really well for them. But I mean, if I was them, I would totally be going through all of my own mythology before moving on to something else. And they probably do have room to have a second Valheim kind of game. But I don't think they should make a Valheim 2. Unless it truly is a sequel somehow. Hello, Bowen. How's everything going, Arian? Okay, hammer. So, hopefully... I think we go with a single block, and then... Can we merge a double there? Probably not. 2 singles. 2 singles doesn't look right. But what about... Can we sneak one in? Oh, it went. But, God, I had it. Come on. If you get a little over vanilla Valheim but don't want to stop, I highly recommend modding it. Item drops plus rarity was surprisingly good in this game. Yeah, there's a lot of really good mods. I don't like mods myself. I like sticking to vanilla, but I love that there's a mod community out there for it. I'll count that one because it did make me kind of jump. Maybe a sequel where you find out Odin was the bad guy, so you go into another realm with all your powers to kill the gods. Yeah, like something like that. Something like that, I would say, okay, do a Valheim 2 where it's a sequel. But if they just straight up did a Valheim 2, I don't think it would get the love like it has now. But that would be pretty cool. That goes there. Can we? Oh, we can. Good. That goes into that corner pretty good. But we're gonna have to use a single here. It's not gonna... Will a double sneak in there to the... Yep, it will. Okay. To the snap point I want. So that's coming along okay. So now we need to start this row. That. Yeah, these corners are gonna drive me nuts. But they'll look cool. They will look cool. That needs to go there. Let's come up here. Valheim is very good. We've been talking about, like, I was saying, I really hope they make another game, because I really want to see what they do next, and I'm totally interested in what they do next. Healthcare is what sucks, yes. Oh, I'm sorry. I was hoping things were going better. Just tell them that you can't kick them in their ass, but you want to, so could they please do it for you? Just ask nicely. You're pissing me off, so can you kick your own ass for me, please? If they're dedicated to their job, they'll do it. Okay, I think I need to get up there. It's a male nurse? Oh, I'd totally kick him in the balls for you. Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys, but God put that punch button there for a reason. Aw, no nurse at all? Oh, I'm so sorry, friend. I will put you in my thoughts and prayers. Get back up there. You weren't supposed to fall down. Okay, we gotta fix this corner without falling down. And then this goes here, and that goes there. Perfect. So that definitely needs to be a one piece. Ah! It's way off. Okay, there. Let's start working over from this side. And this has to be a 1. I think this is my true block to know where to offset from. It's not sitting right. Okay, we're gonna have to put a little single there, but this will be perfect. Hey! Nice. Now I wonder, can we put some core wood up just for decoration right at the corners? Let's whoops. Set down a stone pile over here so we can bring a full thing of... Don't see that channel in Discord for showing other games. The it's under games. The categories disappear when there's nothing current in it, so it keeps it nice and clean. So if you click on the games, you can scroll down and find the updates and recommended. It's actually a forum, so it's kind of nice. It makes it easy for people to see if there's been any recent talk. So I have some of our more favorite games, a channel just for Valheim. So if you had something specific for Valheim, you could put it in there. But it's also got updates and recommended. Yeah, I know. I hope it gets better, Arian. Or hopefully your old nurse can come back. Because she was working out really well. Okay, so can we put a column going straight up? That brings some wood into the build, which is helpful. But actually, I think do that level. No. If we get the right level, it'll line up nice. There we go. Let's redo this. Wah, wah. There we go. Yeah.
Uh-oh!
Uh-oh. Arian wants a crate. Let me get that for you, Arian. Ah! Oh, right, Arian. One crate coming up. There you go. That definitely gives it some oomph. And I think maybe we also put a little oomph right there. That helps it out a lot. Now we are gonna have to put some kind of a lip on the thing so it protects that wood. You're far too relaxed. I actually have a headache kind of right up in the temple here. So that's probably why I'm not jumping as much. Like I'm just kind of a little bit low energy in general today. I did too much yesterday. I'm happy I got it done. But at the same time, yeah, dang it. I know. Oh, it's too bad this wouldn't center over. What else do we have? I mean, there's that, but it would look okay. This is why we need to get to the plains. So I think we just do something temporary for now. Oh. If I put that... Wait a minute. Look. That. They can be, but I just figured something out. That little one piece. I might not even do that though. Now I feel like I should behave. No. If dixper's on, I've made the decision that it's okay. You guys know. You know that I will turn it off if I need to. It's not a bad headache. It's just that one where you've got that generalized, it's annoying. The Advil is slowly working. I'm gonna take some Tylenol at lunch coffee break too, which should help. But no, if dixper's on, I've chosen that I'm okay with it. So I wonder, I might not even need to put that that other piece, I might just be able to get it to click to the outside. Which means it's sticking over on the inside. Meh. But we also could double wall. Seriously, come on. All right, fine. We're just putting up more fence. That's all there is to it. No more struggle bus. There we go. Up we go. All right, so let's see. I think I probably like the idea of the lower one though. Oh, no, I do have to put that little piece. It doesn't want to let me click the outside edge, just the inside edge. But we know what we're doing with that. We're gonna do this business like that, like so. Up. Yeah, once I have them in place, I can connect all the others. I wonder if it would look, and then you get the ground is shaking, yes. Well, last week I left the game to go for coffee break, but I forgot to pause it, and we did get a troll, a troll raid while I was away from the computer making a coffee. So it demolished half my building. Yep. It was great. It was fantastic. I'm actually gonna try, because looking at this overhang, it actually doesn't look that bad. I'm gonna try connecting it the other way and seeing what it looks like, because it might actually be okay. My construction is not up to code. I know. I know it's not. But I don't have the materials that I want either. There's this little business to protect the portal, not the portal, but the wood underneath the portals. It's not what I want it to be, but at the moment, because we don't have tar, it's what it's gotta be. All right. We're gonna put it to a vote. Do we like the overhang? Or do we like it, the edge? Yeah, it was so lucky because I had just found a two-star boar, and I had it way over here, and it left it alone. I think it was like back in this corner. I think it might have left it alone because technically it was hostile to me. I'm kind of leaning the overhang too, keeping in mind that once we get better materials, we might have better... Oh, let's see. If I add this, does it look even better? If we put core wood... No, I'm not against moats, but I'm not gonna moat this. Once we move out of here, I don't know that we'll technically get a... Well, you can't really see the core wood. I don't know if we'll actually get a raid. I did look into the mechanics, and yeah, you know, you do kind of see the difference. What if... I'm shaking. What if we did this? I actually really like that. That looks a lot better. And of course, when we get the piece here, for what we're working with, I think that's the way to go. I think that is going to help it out a lot. But what I am going to do instead of a moat is this is not going to be the outside anymore because I put everything facing the character, right? So there's no protection. So what I'm going to do is turn around and put a wall here facing backwards. So when a raid happens, they're going to be up against a blank wall. I wish you guys could visit my house in the last build I played. You can definitely post pictures in the Valheim. I'd love to see it. Okay, so let's make it daytime. And now that we know what we're doing, just start slapping all the materials down. And then after coffee break, we'll work on our second objective, which is finding location where we're going to build our actual base. Because we are eventually going to move off this island, and this island will only be a portal base. That's what I forgot I was in the middle of saying. So I looked up the mechanics of raids. It does say any 3-player structures. So portals do count as player structures. So I'm interested in the science of it, how it's going to work out. There's our raid, by the way. Eat. And I'm going to quickly grab that and that. Okay. Let's go kick some ass. Whoop! We need our shield as well. Oh, how are we so low? We ate, didn't we? Yeah, it's just taking a minute to get back up. Okay. We gotta run and hide for a minute. That didn't get ate. Okay. Okay. No touchy. No touchy. Not yet. Not yet, guys. I want a stag breaker. I know! No blocking my screen. Eikther's ready, good. We're gonna take a hit, 1 hit, but we got Eikther. Oh. Yeah, Stagbreaker, definitely the way to go because we had way too many. Yeah, that card worked exactly the way it was supposed to. I'll check stream and see. It's very subtle, that one. I put a marker so I can go back and look at it. That one is very subtle. It's mostly heartbeats and veins that come off the side. Shit, we're almost dead. Okay, we survived that. Okay, hair or something. Oh, that was lucky. That was lucky. All right, let's collect all of our stuff. I still feel it. There's like a hair or something hanging off my sleeve. All right, let's make sure we got everybody. Oh, you thought you used the other card? Yeah. Leah. Stop. Just trying to chomp the mini map. I see you trying to kill me, Arian. Leah, come on. Hey, stop. Yes, stop. Thank you. Don't you be talking back to me. Just stop. She's like, no. No. Yeah, the hacked would have really been a problem. Okay, so we need quite a bit of wood, quite a bit of a little core wood. Let's grab a half a stack. Perfect. Okay. Now that we know what we're doing, it's going to be easy to do. Especially actually doing the overhang is a lot easier. So let's take that down until we've got the corners is going to be a little tricky, but hey, we'll make it work somehow. Up, please, and thank you. There we go. Oh. Breaking the stone, too. Okay. We're gonna move the stone cutter over a little bit. There we go. Actually, we may as well move our ladder entirely because that's all done. Outside of the stuff that needs to happen on the other side. There we go. So we were using this one. Oh, that one didn't go in the right spot. Now, is it gonna let me kitty corner one? I don't think so. What about this? We might just have to leave it as a break. That was the one thing I was like, I can see where we're gonna have itty bitty problem. There, you're not quite in the right spot, so. Those guys back. No. All right, what do those two corner pieces look like? They look a little rough. But I wonder if we can offset them. That's probably what needs to happen here. Is we need to use the wood piece to make the roof pieces go in the center of the piece. So like something like I'm gonna have to do it from the outside. Oh, we're out of wood. Something like that, right in the middle of the two pieces. Oh, missing the workbench. Let's see, just 1 second. Let's go get some more wood. Enjoy, and thanks for coming back. Good to see you. Okay. Thank you. That'd be lovely. It was good to see you. Oh, definitely. Water. I love my coffee, but I do always have water at the desk too. Okay, let's do that for right now. I hear those cooldowns happening. I hear them. Okay, so I can't do it from down here. Yes, I very intentionally do not have a hydrate button. Because I know you guys would troll me so hard, making me drink water till I gotta pee. And don't say you wouldn't, because I know you would. So there is very, very intentionally not a hydrate button. I mean, that makes that side. Some people do. Some people do. Oh. How are we gonna do this? Because that corner doesn't work. Do we maybe intentionally overlap? Yeah, I could see that. I think we might be able to put this one here, but then connect. Maybe I need to do this one first. I put that board so hopefully we're gonna die building. There's that hair that was bugging me. Finally fell down. Okay. Up, 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 up. So I put this board here so hopefully we can offset one piece and have it overlap a little wonky. It doesn't seem to want to let me do it though. There we go. There we go. And then put this one there. Okay, okay, so we can futz the corners. And actually, I think do we just go with the wood floors? So we have a nice clean line. I mean, it's a little bit of extra wood, but kind of feels worth it. And then we put the log there, there. This one. There. I knew I could connect to the next workbench. There we go. We put this there and there. Put that there, and then one of these. Can we connect with a teeny tiny little PC? Oh, come on. That's the smallest we got, too. So maybe we have to make these meet. Whoop. Or... oh, we don't have any of those decorative things yet. A 45 is, or even the 26 is too much there. What about this? So maybe instead of the core wood, we put this wood, because that will round the corner better and polish it off. We'll put the core wood underneath. Let's try putting this, whoop. There, get that there. And then we should be able to snug that in. Yeah, that's better than the core wood at the top. Oh, I hate building up above your head. It is annoying. So we do that. Not quite with that corner.
Oof!
How do we round this one? Like that. It's not bad. It's probably the best we're gonna get right now. And considering that we are open to redoing this once we get better pieces and materials, I don't think I'm gonna fuss over it too much more, honestly. We're back from break. Yeah, I think this for the edging is definitely going to be better. I liked the core wood, but the core wood's not going to go around those corners well at all. Can you go up where I want you to without me having to rip down that whole thing? Yeah. There. Didn't quite connect right. There we go. Okay, we got this spot needs more. Boop, boop. Let's go up now. We need to make it daytime so we can see. There, I got that piece. Hello, birdie babies. Alright, let's fix tools. There we go. Yeah, we really pushed that far back. I will be so happy when I'm done digging. Really happy. Oh, I want some torches too. Just for light. I've got plenty of workbenches and fireplaces buried to block spawns. But some light would be really good. Let's do that. Oh, yeah. Armor stand. We do have banners that we can put on the walls too. Buried to block spawns. Yes, they're underneath here. So right in the middle here is actually where no, not in the middle of the stairs. Where did I put them? Any player built structure will block spawns. Yep. Yep, that's where it is. And of course we can't see yet because it's not that light out. But right underneath the stone is the workbench, right there. And in the corners over here, which I'm not going to show you because it was really tricky to get it in there, there is a campfire underneath the stone. Any player-built structure will block spawns from happening. Now, it's not going to stop raids. Raids will still happen. But, you know, like the greylings and stuff like that, they will not spawn in the immediate area where you've been building. They'll spawn further back. So that's called blocking spawns. And torches will work to block spawns as well. So anywhere you put a torch, there's a little radius around it that you won't have things spawning. So we're gonna put, so that's what I was saying, like I'm not actually putting these to block spawns, although they will serve that purpose, but this outer perimeter is all spawn proof anyway. And in the middle there, I've got a couple torches for the piggies. And of course, the whole building built. But I don't think the wood and all of that counts as much as the torches do. And they don't have to be lit either. They just have to be there. Yeah, there was one in that corner. So that's some of the ways that you can make your area a little safer. If you really want to protect your building, the best and ideal is to build a moat. Like a fairly wide moat all the way around the property so that they won't actually be able to get to your building. Why are you guys going crazy? They got the zoomies. And let me tell you, from experience, zoomies with birds is entirely different than zoomies with dogs. Zoomies with birds, sometimes you have to duck. So yeah, I'm liking it. I'm liking what we got so far. I really wish this outside could be ringed with core wood instead, but these corners aren't gonna merge with the core wood nearly as well as they're merging with the other wood. So let's get some more wall built because this is all done. Yeah, that's got the corner or the edging. But we do need to get up there to finish some of that edging. Okay, let's see. Under building. Boom. It is not invalid. You're invalid, game. Uh-oh. What's going on? What squirrely girls? Okay, we need a piece there. Invalid, invalid, delete, delete, yep. Right? And there's that stupid branch again. How dare it spawn right into my beautiful little structure. So I'm going to take that out, so that I can lower the dirt so we don't see that stupid thing. It really, really offends me. Okay, no, we got to take out this one. Nope, that one. So we can get close enough to bury that stupid branch. You got closer. Yeah, you did. And good morning, Crix. let me get it. There! There. Okay. So now, oh, stonecutter's literally right there. Perfect. So what we need to do is raise the ground back up in front, but not where that branch is spawning, and put the bricks back. Yeah, you stay down there and not be messing up my pretty build. It's rude. Oh, I'm out of stone. Hey! What is going on? Come here, babe. Now, you won't come here. You'll bite. I know you. I know you people. They're going wild. Just need another 13. No! I forbid the 13. Oh, much better. Now I don't have that stupid branch wrecking my scenery. Oh, we need this. Much better. All right, now more wall. More wall. This is starting to look pretty cool. More wall and more coffee, please. Please, more coffee. Alright, so we need this guy facing that way, and this guy facing that way. Who is the instigator? Owen, settle, baby. That does not help me settle. I need my bridge back, ladder, same thing. Oh, goodness. Girls. What's the settle thing? Yeah, exactly. Okay, so we need that. There we go. Cart. There we go. Get out of my way. just get out. Okay. So here's where I need to offset. So we can figure out, that's probably the best by putting a single block. Get in there. Yeah, it must be some foreign thing. Never heard of it. We don't know her. Guys, what's up? Here. Keep your mouths busy for a minute. Being noisy today. Little brats. They got their sunflower seeds. We'll be happy for about 2.5 seconds. There we go. And the cursor was magically in the exact spot I needed when I came back. Nice, nice, nice. That. And then we need one of the singles right here. Sort of. Come on. Yep, there. Perfect. Nope, 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 nope. This. Need more stone. Oh, broke the wrong thing. Didn't break my stone pile, it broke my wall. There we go. Yeah, we picked that up. Perfect. Don't know why I don't just have that up in there, because I'm not using the whatchamacallit. I'm not using the cultivator right now or the hoe, so go there. We gotta go outside to get a corner piece. Come on. There. Yep, there. No. We need to start with the single. And then we can go boom, boom. We can do 2 rows at once. Jeez. Nitro! He's hacked the system, guys. He has hacked it somehow, some way. I am convinced. I am convinced. We were talking about that just earlier. That nobody can beat your luck. You've got just crazy luck. It's all in the timing, yes. That jump scare was well timed. Okay, so we need to offset this wall, which means there's going to be a full block there outside to look at that better. Looks like a single. Ah, no. Come on. It doesn't want to click into the right spot. So maybe we use a double. Yeah, double wants to go in the right spot. Looks slightly dimpled, but hey, whatever. All right. Yeah, let's try this one first. Nope, I'm gonna have to do 2 singles. Which means I need to get up there. All right. Come on. I need my, whoop. Need my ladder on the other side. Then I can get it in the right spot. Come on. There we go. We're starting to get get it better and quicker. So we do this. Oh, you've been playing a new game? We were just talking about new games. Dahlia? No, Dahlia? Let me scroll up. I think Dahlia. It's supposed to be chill sim MMO. That's the one that he was talking about. Palia. That's the one he was talking about. And how are you liking it? You like it? Oh, good. I definitely put it on my notes to look it up later. It sounds cool. Closed beta starts today, yeah. Oh, we're out of stone again. All right, we go back. We are making a lot of progress. Upsa-doodle, upsa-doodle. We need to find a spot where we can get a true offset. There. Oh, you were in the alpha? Oh, so you kind of have an idea about the game already. There we go. Sneaky, sneaky. Didn't tell me anything. Hello, Ductato. Welcome. How are you? Boop. Okay, so we can continue our roof line, which will protect our core wood that we're using to detail the building. It's about as close as we can make that. Is this slightly off? Oh, no. It's not slightly off. We didn't finish building the wall here. Whoop? Is that right? Yes, it is. Okay. So let's finish what we can before we go make it daytime, because I certainly can't see much. I know you guys can't either. Put this one to the corner, and then a little piece in the middle. Okay, let's make it daytime. Oh, it's coffee time. Ooh, coffee time, my favorite time of the day. When I make my last coffee. Okay, so
Coffee.
as soon as I get in the bed here, I will pause the game and we're gonna go for a brief 5-minute break. I'll put words on stream up, so you're welcome to play that if you wish. And we will be back. Grab a drink, have a snack. You have time. Good to see an older gamer like myself. I've been trying to find older gamers that are ladies that play games. I happen to make new friends as I'm new to Twitch and gaming. Oh, welcome. Yes, I am very old. And I don't feel one bad bit about it. All right. I will be right back, guys. We're going to grab a coffee. Yeah, muted. I haven't got everything back on, but that's Naughty Bird. I specifically bring her back every time because she will chew at my cupboards if I don't. And yes, I did forget to mute the game. Not mute the game, pause the game. I took my Tylenol because Lord, we need it. Okay, so let's, what do we have in our inventory? Let's grab a lot more wood. I want to do just a little bit more building. And I just wanted to do a rundown too for you, Duck. We do have a lot of ways for you to mess with me on stream because we run dixper, which is a way that you can do things like that, do flames and jump scares and stuff like that. You can win free crates with doing exclamation mutiny. You can also redeem channel points for a crate. And if you kill me, you get crates for that too. Because we do have a death counter. And actually, we've had no deaths today. Not a one. Not yet. We've been around the base a little too much for me to end up dying, but hey, we're gonna change that soon. I would like to finish as much of this wall as we can get, and then we're gonna get back in the boat and keep looking for a place to put our permanent base. So you can mutiny once an hour. You just type exclamation point mutiny, and it tells you if you've won or not. Those are all some fun things that we do here in the stream. I thrive on chaos. Just a little bit, just a little bit. We need to move our stone cutter, that's why. Oh, thank you. They are sweet babies. Here's the other one. This is Leah. Leah, we affectionately call Bitey Bird because she does bite. Yes, and you're usually the noisemaker. And of course, the green one in the back is Bowen. She's 6, she's 12. Hey, you be nice. Kiss? Thank you. You be nice. You don't be naughty birdie. They are adorable, but they are also occasionally pains in my ass. But we love them. It's in the contract, you have to. They keep me thoroughly entertained. Yeah, I need to get up there so I can see what I'm doing. I had birds years ago, cockatiels and budgies. Oh, lovely. Ironically, both parrots. A lot of people don't realize that cockatiels and budgies are a member of the parrot family. Cockatiels have such personality. And budgies are surprisingly trainable. There we go. There's that. Okay. Can we get up? Whoop, whoop, whoop. There. Now we need to put roof, and get in the right spot, please. Thank you. And we got that one's okay-ish, except this part didn't quite connect right. Actually needs to be there. Okay, I need to, you know what I need to do? I need to put this one in place where it needs to go. Whoops. Wrong edge. I need to put this one in place. Hey, Rexter! Good to see you. Yes, we are back. I haven't been to the Mistland yet. So since we're waiting, Okay. I know what I need to do to try and get this clicked into the right spot. We're waiting for Nightingale. So I said, hey, I want to come back and do Valheim while we're waiting. Okay, now we put that one there. That kind of futzes it into place a little bit there. Ashland's very soon too. Yeah, I hope it comes in while we're still playing it. Oh. Yeah, that's wrong. That's wrong. We've got this part on the wrong click point. So this needs to go. There we go. Yeah, right now we're building a portal hub. And then we're gonna go on a voyage and see where we can find to build our actual base. Hey, Sammy, good to see you. There we go. Now we've got the right snap point, but this one's gonna be pesky. So we're trying to make the game do something it just really doesn't want to do. We need another one. We need another one here. Offset. I knew when I started building this. OCD much? All the time. All the time. Thank you for the follow, Ductato. We always OCD. But this is part of the challenge I set up for myself, though, is to make something roughly circular, but not actually a circular tower. That was the challenge we put for ourselves. Well, for me. I need to get down to get that there. And so far it's been working out. Let's go to our viewing platform so we can see what we've got so far. It has been coming along, but not all of what we've built is going to stay. Yes, that is exactly my brain. And there is a long legend of how particular Lena is and how much I organize. So we've got portals over there with a roof overhang that is temporary to protect the wood floor that we put at the bottom. This is going to be a middle ring because we're going to actually build another ring with the wall to the outside. Yep. Oh, I remember, of course. I got a good memory. We need food. I have a good memory. It's just really short. It's starting to. It's starting to. I'm cautiously optimistic because when I fly by the seat of my pants and kind of just go with the flow, I tend to not always like the builds. So I started out with a basic premise of what I wanted, and we're going with it from there. So there's a little hesitation to say, yeah, it's going really well. Because part of me is expecting at some point to have something really not go well. But I am liking what we got done so far. I forgot that we were closing this off just for the look of it. And then putting the... Gotcha. Dang it! Who did that? Who did that? I bet it was Nitro. Yep. Yep. You're on the list. You are on the list. of all the cool kids that do chaos. Okay, and then we cap off the edge. So yeah, once we get to the plains and get tar and get all the really cool build pieces, we might go back and revisit some of what we've done here, but for now, this is a good compromise with what we've got, is this roof piece. I would like to do it with stone so we can have it curve like this piece curves. So we have that and then the roof coming out. But for now, that'll do. That'll protect the work that we've done. So we're going with it. That. We need the underpieces. The cartwheel is still spinning. That's hilarious. I unceremoniously kicked my cart out of the way. Oh, that's not up. There we go. There. I'll try and get that piece of wood in a little bit. But then we can take this piece, which is why we're doing it out of this wood and not the core wood, because it kind of rounds this corner a little better. This one is just, that's not great. It's not great. But I might be able to get a better snap point now that that one's in. Yeah, there we go. That's better. It's not perfect, but it's as close as we're gonna get. And even my OCD knows when to just give up and be thankful we got what we got. I think we're doing pretty good working with the angled pieces we've made, though. It's coming along. Okay, now that we've done that, we can get this one. Oh, don't fall. Get this one up. There, snap to that. And then you snap to... Can you snap to the other one? There we go. There we go. And this one. Ah, come on. Let's try this. Yeah, that's better. There we go. Boop. Give me my wood back. Ah! Okay, you had a bath. Just got sprayed with water. Come here. No, let me show you the... Let me show the peoples. You look so hilarious when you're soaking wet. It's just like, no, I'm not coming. I'm not gonna listen. I have the secret weapon, though. I have the secret weapon. Secret weapon. Come on. You're wet too. Come on, Leah. Come here. Right there. Come here. When she comes over, I will hopefully show you. They look so hilarious when they're soaking wet. They are so much smaller than you think they are. Okay, so we do have more core wood. So we need to do that detailing. Just started playing this on Xbox, so I haven't done my first proper build yet. Just a basic one, and I've died a lot. Potato Gamer bit, I get there. You know what? You will get there. If this is kind of like one of the first few survival games that you've ever played, it will. Like when I first played this, and this was my first survival game, I died so much I almost gave up on it. Trick is to not move into the next biome too fast. Stay in the meadows, you'll be relatively safe, and make sure you have level 3 troll gear until you move up into, whoops, we need to go from the top down, until you move up into the Black Forest, and then the trolls won't be nearly so bad. They're still bad, but you'll be better prepared to deal with them. Also, this is a skills-based game, so the more you use a particular skill, the higher the level you're gonna be. Yeah, exactly. We all die a lot. Okay, I got it. I got the wily one. Look at this face. She's so soaked. Bud, here's yours. She's so soaked. Right? Yeah, she's rainbow. She's got a little bit of purple, a little bit of blue, green, yellow, red, and orange. She's very pretty. But she's very, very soaked right now. I'm still in the meadows near the starter shacks. Yes. And that will be kind of true for all of the biomes. Level up your gear and then move on to the next. But I was saying about it's a skills-based game. So the more you use a skill, like I'm at level 43 for running because I'm constantly running. Your blocking skill, intentionally building that up will really help you, because then you can stagger them. And when you hit them after you stagger them, you do far more damage. So also early game, knives are very overpowered. You really will go far with a good knife because you can actually stab really, really fast. So that one is a good one. That should help you. But survival games are really fast at telling you when you've kind of progressed a little too far into the game. They will remind you really, really quick that you just weren't quite ready. So if you find yourself dying a lot, just take a step back into the biome before and just work on leveling up your gear, your weapons, your skills. No matter what you do though, fair warning, the jump from the Black Forest to the swamp, everybody has trouble with. It's a pretty significant jump in the strength of the enemies and everything else. So don't be surprised if you really struggle with the jump between the Black Forest and the swamp. Everybody does. They really, really need to balance that out. It's just too much. They either need to make the Black Forest a little bit harder so the jump doesn't feel so big, or bring the swamp down a little bit. It's the one jump that really surprises me every time, just how much harder the swamp is. I'd say for me, stamina and blocking are important for me. I block the enemy twice before I kill it. Yeah, building up your blocking is really helpful. And I don't know if you noticed already that the different foods have a color of fork. So this one's yellow. This one means it gives you more stamina than health. This one's red. You get more health than stamina. And this one is white, meaning it's both. It's an equal amount of health and stamina. Some people will run 1 health, 2 stamina. For my play style, I find one of each is the most ideal for me. You might want to give a little play with that and see what helps you the most. Like if you're always struggling with stamina, add in a bit more stamina foods. If you're always struggling with health, then you may not have enough health points. So the different foods all have different ways that they help. So that's something to keep in mind. And as always, you are welcome to ask any questions you may have about this game or any others. We play lots of survival games. Oh, this snap point is gonna be fussy. Alright, let's see if I can get it. It does not want to go. It does not want to go where I want it to. I want this to meet up with that. Maybe we need to go backwards. See, I think it's this that's the problem. I don't think... Oh, yeah, that's the problem. There's a double layer there. That's why it wasn't connecting right. Because I had a double layer. The snap point was off. There we go. I wish I could fix this a little bit. That just doesn't look right there.
Yahoo!
Ooh, we got an irrelevant question. Do you have a bucket list, and what is at the top if you do? I wouldn't say I have a bucket list, but what I do have is the desire to have more experiences. Like when we book our vacations, it's usually keeping in mind what is in the area that we could do while we're on vacation. So like one of the cottage trips that we went on, we chose that place to go because there's a wolf rescue near there. And so that was kind of why we're like, yeah, this is where we're gonna rent a cottage, and we can go see the wolves while we're there. And of course, through COVID, really a lot of that didn't happen. And Mr. Fire also was downsized out of his job just before COVID. So you had COVID and him in a brand new job. So we haven't been on a cottage vacation in a long time. So, but anyway, I had seen on TikTok, up by North Bay, there's actually an amethyst mine where you can actually go. They've just kind of strewn all the geodes on the grounds, and you just walk around and hunt out the amethyst that you want to pick up, and you buy it per pound. And it's like, that's not much of an experience, but still, it's like, hey, that's kind of neat. That would be cool as a, day. Do it once, go get yourself an amethyst kind of thing. So that's kind of what's on my bucket list, is actually having more experiences, less focus on the vacations. So it sounds cool. Like at the end of the day, you're just picking out a rock, but it's still it's a bit of a novelty. It's something you could say, hey, we went to the amethyst mine. That's kind of cool. So like doing stuff like that, I really want to do more of. Just finding unique things like, what the hell, let's go to a cat cafe just to say we did and experience it. Not that I particularly care about a cat cafe, but I think it would be really cool that people are starting to collect experiences, not necessarily time away vacations. It's more what can I do, like go to a concert kind of thing, and I think that's really neat. Yeah, this isn't spaced right. Let's move this over a little bit. So that's my bucket list. Not any one thing in particular. I just want to do more things. And that's kind of what we did with my recent vacation is, we did more of a staycation. Uh-oh. We did more of a staycation and just went to some, like we went to a different city to go to a really big bookstore and stuff like that. What do we got here? We need more stone. And we went to the movies and we did a few other little things. Mostly we relaxed, but we did some little things here and there and everywhere too. But, oh, one thing that would definitely be a bucket list item that will happen, we are going to make sure this happens, is we want to take our kids back to Vietnam. Obviously, I want to say they've never been, but obviously they have. That's where they were born, but they've never been back as kids old enough to remember being there. So that is definitely on our bucket list, is to take them back to Vietnam. Okay, so I did have it wrong over here in having it offset. So that I would have to answer is my bucket list, is go on a trip. They're now old enough that they would remember, but it's expensive. Okay, so this is all wrong because I forgot. There we go. Offset, offset, boom. So we can put the wood here. I'm really slouching today. We have got to sit up. No! Nitro! Shenanigans! Shenanigans! I cry shenanigans. Ow! How are you winning again? Oh my goodness. It's fake. Fake news! Fake news! Oh, whoops. I was clicked out of the game, so apparently I've got a hotkey somewhere. You're right, it is fake! You know what? You earned those crates. Thank you for the bits. Stucktato. Thank you. You earned that. You earned it. I did that to Omni once, actually. I used the italics just like Channel Points does. I got her to do a 5-minute ban thing. Good on you. Good on you. You got me. Oh, even Leah laughed with that one. I doubt you heard it, but she did laugh. But yeah, I got her to ban something for 5 minutes, like no weapons or something like that, and she even ended up dying because of it, and I'm like, oh, by the way, that wasn't even a channel point redemption. Sneaky, sneaky. Ah! I can't see. I cannot see. That is pure mutinous actions there. I don't know, Arian. He might be coming for your crown. He might be coming for your crown. That was a good mutiny there. We might have to demote you as our resident mutineer captain. No, never. We need this. Yes, yes, he is. He is the king. The king of mutinies. Okay, up there. No. I can already see it's kind of in the wrong spot. Would have been easier had I done this detailing. My kid even got me last night, and she laughed so long. I had to, she's been invited to a party, a birthday party, and I had to RSVP on my cell phone with a message. And so this parent actually messaged me a couple of times, and I was a little annoyed because I've never met this parent. And it's like, just, I've answered. Are we done? So, but an hour later, I get another text, and it was in the other room, and I'm like, oh, could somebody bring me the phone? It's probably that stupid parent again. And all I hear is giggling because it was my daughter. Arian, you leave my coffee alone. You leave my coffee alone. Don't you touch my coffee. And the nerve to drink it slowly in front of me? Mm-mm. I will lick your straw. Ah! I fell down. I don't have enough health to manage falling down. I've forgotten to eat. But I need to get this piece of wood. There we go. Nope, 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 nope. Don't kill yourself building. Okay. Yes, that is what no, wrong level. That is not what I was trying to do. I was trying to get it up higher. I don't want to take that roof piece down, but we're gonna. Thank you. Okay, there we go. No! Didn't mean to walk through the portal. Oy, 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 oy. Well, hello. Oh, don't fall. Hello, Miss Leah. What are you doing? Hello, blue ones? I'm not sure how to say that name. I apologize. How do portals work in Valheim? You place one down. Let me make it daytime, and then we'll continue the explanation. You place one down where you are, and then you travel to a new area, and when you get there, you place another portal there. And then what you have to do is name them the same thing, and then those two will connect. So that's how you travel back and forth. So you can have many, many different portals. You just need to have each pair named differently. So hopefully that helps. And I can call you Blue. That is easy. Perfect. So yeah, this is why we're building a portal hub, because we have many different portals that I want to permanently leave up. So when you go to them, they will be unnamed, but you press E and then give it whatever tag you want to give it. You do your travel, you go to your new place, put the second portal down, give it the same name. So a good thing to do, and something I don't always remember to do, is when you're going somewhere new, take a portal with you, but don't forget to have a spare portal back at the base ready to connect. That's the part I often forget, and it's a very pivotal part. It's not much help to have portal materials with you if it's got nowhere to go. I've done that many a time. Pets? I don't think they're... Oh, you mean like tamed boars and that? No. But what you can do is get them onto a boat and transport them that way. What you need to do is have the boat ready and then have a ramp that is, like, say this is the boat's edge. You have a ramp that is above the boat, and you just basically push them off the ramp and into the boat, and then you boat them where you want to go. Everything can be transported through the portals except metal. Metal you have to boat back. So, which is disappointing. I wish they'd change that. There we go. And then we want... you don't want to click into the right place because we don't have more wall. That's okay. But we can do this while we're at it. Okay. We need more stone. Yep. So let's grab these over here. We'll continue building our wall. This one I need to start with this block. And this block, so we get the offset correct. Boop. And then we gotta fiddle with the middle. Ooh, that rhymed. Fiddle with the middle. I'm a poet and I didn't know it. I'm also lame. Thank you. It's going okay so far. It's going okay so far. Okay. We might be able to make it with the two. No, we gotta go with two singles for this corner. Sounds dirty. Oh, Arian, I think we've thoroughly corrupted you, my friend. Oh, stonecutter's not far enough. We gotta move it. We gotta move it just a little bit closer. Ah, I didn't pick it up because I'm gonna be overburdened. Now let me see if I can get that corner in. Come on. You need to try to grab this. Hey, Sister Coyote, welcome. How good to see you. Come on. You worked everywhere else. Let me do what I need to do. There. Got it. Okay. Now, doing these walls on an angle is tricky, but honestly, not nearly as bad as I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be much more aggravating. You're speechless. Oh, speakerless today. Oh. There. There we go. We'll do that. Oh, no. See, it's not quite. Yeah, I definitely. When I was new to the game, my builds were very, very basic. Which there is nothing wrong with basic. Like there's so many different kinds of players, right? There are players out there that don't care what their builds look like. They just want the survival experience, and there's nothing wrong with that. I do like the creative of trying to build a nice base. And there's nothing wrong with that either. And definitely my bases were very basic in the beginning, but what I did and what I often recommend is it is very annoyingly finicky stuff. I think not nearly as bad as the glass, the crystal, that's very finicky, but hey, thank you for the follow. Hey, Fish. What I really recommend, though, is follow a tutorial. Find a build out there that's something that you're interested in doing and follow their step-by-steps and see how they put it together. Or just take a picture and try and replicate that. Obviously, don't claim it as your own work, but it's a good learning experience to start looking how other people put their builds together. And then as you do that, you will start to, figure out ways to do your own builds. Oh, we got another raid. We got another raid. Yeah, and watching what other players do is really helpful too. Oh, we don't have our sword out. Hey, get your sword out, Lena. Because that's gonna help. And I know you're gonna try and kill me. Oh, somebody changed my keys backwards. No! We are not dying today. I mean, we might, because the keys are backwards. Okay. But here's where I was talking about the stagger does so much more damage. I mean, we're still only using a bronze sword here. But if I parry at just the right timing, he staggers. And when I hit him, I take out so much more damage. So that's what you want to be trying to do. And you also want to be keeping your health up. Yeah, that feature will save your bacon. Whoa. Nope, no touchy. No touchy. Yep, Honestly, in the beginning, I'll just walk around and block with graylings too. But it does take a lot longer. The beefier the enemy that you're parrying, the more you're going to build that block skill up. So parrying trolls is much faster. But you can also do it with graylings, which is a little safer in the beginning. Which I'm mentioning because we got a couple of really new to survival players. So for those players, parrying skeletons and graylings would be really good and fairly safe. And as soon as you can make a stag breaker is like, oh, so beautiful. What does a high block skill do? Your shield has so many points, right? It has a block armor of 40. But that block armor of 40 also combines with your block skill. So if you have a really super high block skill, you can get away with a lower level shield. But if you don't have a block skill that's really high, then you're going to need a higher level of your shield. So the two of them work together. And you can always check your skills by clicking on this tab. Right now my blocking is at 12, which is pretty reasonable. And it will take less damage as well against stronger enemies. Exactly. Thank you, Highfish. And thank you for the follow, Blue. So that's why your block skill matters. It just, the better the skill, the easier time you have. If you improve your block skill, exactly. Of all the skills that you want high in the beginning, running, which is pretty easy. My run is 43 because we run a lot. You want your running high so that you can get away if you are in over your head. Sneak is actually really good. Sneak, I never level up, and I should, because you can actually sneak past trolls and things like that if you do it carefully. And knives, early game, really overpowered. For streaming, yes, I play single player, which actually can be really helpful for a lot of people because you do sometimes have to stop and reevaluate how you're going to tackle a certain boss fight when you're by yourself. Like, what can we do differently to actually win the fight? And yes, I focus on the audience. That I did do quite a bit of co-streaming when I first started streaming, and I do love it. I kind of miss playing with other people to a certain extent, but I also found it a little bit that I wasn't paying enough attention to chat, and that's just a me thing. Because your focus when you're streaming is divided as it is. So yeah, when I'm streaming, I do play single player. And I do enjoy playing single player too. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I love playing with friends, but I also love playing by myself too. So. Oh, thank you. It's coming. It's coming along. We haven't been... Well, this is a portal hub, so it's actually not going to be a base area at all. This entire area is meadow. So I was like, oh my god, that would be a perfect place to have a portal hub and not a base. But of course, I do not like playing with the trolls. No. I'm streaming and playing with a friend, and I totally agree with you. I had a raid the other day when I had a swamp attack and couldn't do much. I mean, sometimes you just have to say, I'll be with you in a minute. And that's just the way it goes. And most people will understand. Like if you're in the middle of a fight, Arian, Arian. That is a phrasing. I am not even reading that one. We count the trolls because I lost a bet with Omni, and she made me put a troll counter. So every time I see a troll, we have to add it to the counter, because she was convinced that when I joined her world, I was a troll magnet and brought more trolls around. So she makes me count. Okay, can we get this? No, that isn't quite what we need here.
Woohoo!
Woohoo! Yes. Ah, we are not troll bait. I refuse to acknowledge that. How am I gonna get this corner? This corner's a little tricky. I mean, she's just salty because we were in a boat and I sort of attacked a troll. We were driving by with a full boatload of metal. I like playing solo, but at some point would like to play with others when I'm not so potato. It'll come. It'll come. But you don't necessarily have to wait to play with others to be not so potato. Because you can learn a lot playing with other people too. Troll bait denial. Yes, I deny all the troll baits. I do. Absolutely deny all the troll baits. Okay, this corner of all the corners just does not want to play nice. Because that has a gap. Okay, let's try... Yeah, see, that's where it was. Oh, shoot. Do you know Discords that have people play Valheim together? I don't. I know Valheim has a Discord, and I'm pretty sure they have a looking for player section. So you could always try that. I do have a looking for player section in my Discord, but we're a fairly small Discord still. So I don't know that you will find somebody to play with. You know what? Maybe this is the problem here. Maybe I didn't get my offset right. Let's try again. But if anybody from the chat knows of a good place to find servers of people to play with, feel free to mention it, because I don't look for that, so I wouldn't know. Okay, let's try, because I always balance right from here. Let's try that. Can we get the corner better? Because this is definitely... Oh wait, I did have a problem with gaps. Yeah, that's my problem right there. Shoot. And we already got pretty far on the wall too. Okay. On Steam, it's still in early access. I mean, I've been playing this game for 2 years, and it was early access when I bought it. That definitely is a newer thing that games go out early and just stay in that early access state a lot longer. But I do know they're building Ashlands, which is another biome, and then supposedly it'll be fully developed at that point. Yeah. Okay, so this needs to all come down. There's a lip though. Why are you there? Yeah, this spot really being a little funky. Okay, let's make it daytime so we can see. Yeah, the plains biome is my favorite. It's my favorite, man. The plains biome is my favorite, but it's very, very dangerous. But once you get to the plains biome and you have like really high level gear, it's so fun. Like I did that a lot where I would just walk up to one of the campsites and I would just aggro everything and see if I could survive it. I mean, it made for great stream content. I think I like the plains biome the best, to be honest, but I haven't seen Mistland yet, so no telling if plains will stay my favorite biome, but it doesn't run well on Steam Deck. Huh. I'm actually considering getting Steam Deck for my kids. What about other games, Highfish? Sorry, Duck. My one daughter is actually going to have surgery and is looking at about a 6-week recovery. So I was looking at buying the Steam Deck for that. Does it play most games well on it? There. That's as far back as we should need to go. Yeah, and I think it'll go on sale sometime in the winter as well, which is probably like just before Christmas. That's probably when we're actually gonna buy it, when it goes on sale, because the middle one that I'm looking at is like $600 Canadian. Like that's a lot, and we got 2 kids. So but does it generally play most games well on it? That was my thinking. Very disadvantaged, absolutely. But hitting a sale should really, really help, because when I looked at it last, we weren't ready to make the decision yet, but it was like $100 off, which is ideal. I mean, at the end of the day, we're gonna do what we can to make the surgery less painful and boring. You bought yours off eBay with the terabyte in it? Oh, that'd be awesome. I like it. Didn't have trouble running Valheim. The trouble is using the new controls. Oh, did you always play console, Nerdonomic? As I'm 45, okay. So I grew up with Atari. And Xbox, like, console was all I'd ever played for the longest time. And for me, getting used to the mouse and keyboard, holy crap. My first, I'd say 6 months of streaming, I was always just like embarrassed, going, guys, I can play much better than this, I promise. Because it was like getting used to the mouse and keyboard was such a big deal. Oh, it was hard. But now that I'm so used to it, I don't know that I could go back to playing console. It does play most games. Yeah, that's what I'd heard. And the ability for her to be able to play without having to be sitting at the computer is going to be extremely helpful. So we're pretty sure that we are going to go ahead and get it. Oh, I guess I just have to throw down. Verified ones are best for it, but can play others that are non-verified. You just change the control settings. Yeah, I was really impressed. I did a little Googling, and it does say that it works with Sims. You just have to go to Steam and get... because we bought through Origin back when it was Origin. Now it's EA. That's the game she plays the most, is Sims. But supposedly you can just go and log in through Steam, and then it works. But my other daughter's really excited to... They both... I bought Played Up recently, and they both love the game. But of course, we can only play one at a time right now. Got dinner now. Nice to meet you. Hope you have a great rest of your stream. Thanks for being here, Blue, and thanks for the follow. We will be back on Friday, so hope to see you then. But yeah, so I'm really excited with the fact that if they both have the Steam Deck, we can all play Played Up together, because they both really love the game, and oh my god, it's so much fun. It's hard by yourself too. But I have managed a franchise with coffee, meat pies, and fish. So I've done okay. But that's one, playing with friends, oh my god. That's a lot of fun. I haven't, no. I haven't. I only just got the game. You can make coffee in the game. Yes, you do have to level up. I think it was around level 6. Right now it is under the daily maps. And the coffee is so much fun. You don't have to do dishes. So it's actually, I hope they make it a permanent part of the game, because it's the most fun. Because all you're doing is just making the coffees and delivering them. No cleanup, no doing dishes at all. So it's perfect. I need a ladder to get up. No, I'm talking about Played Up right now. Played Up is a game very similar to like Overcooked, where you're serving customers and you're time limited. It's a lot of fun. Can we get that just a little bit better? Let's see. This one's the one that's kind of over a little bit for some reason. That's better. Same with this one. Got overlapped a little bit for some reason. Oh, I know why, because that was my original one that I placed to do the offsetting, so that we can get that angle corner built into the rest of the build properly. That is why. Here we go. And we need to go put that final piece in. There we go. I think we'll do this wall section and then go on a boat ride because we've almost built the entire stream. I meant to, after coffee break, go, but I wanted to get just a little bit more built. Oopsies. So let's get up here and then get our offset the right way and then blend. Blend, blend, blend. I'm gonna have to do it from this side. There we go. That's what we needed. Let's start with this. Oh, hello, Leah. You're back. You're back. Boop and a boop. You're still so wet. You're still wet. You gotta dry off. I know. You gotta dry off. There we go. That is the corner. Just need one more row. One more. Oop, and grab that piece. Actually, let's do this. Is it easier to do from up here? That's not easier though. We'll have to do the core wood from underneath. Hey, sweetie. Okay, so put this roof piece on. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh yeah, and I gotta get that roof piece that I took down back on. There we go. Nope. Oh. I knew it. I knew it was gonna fall sooner or later. Okay, we need to finish that top row of stone, which is where we need to get up here so that we can offset that piece. Jump. Whoop. No mutinies. No, no, no. Ah, I'm gonna have to put another bridge over here. Ladder, I mean. We just can't get up there. No. That's what you get for your fake mutiny. There was by Nitro, and then there was a fake mutiny by Nitro. Yeah, there. There we go. And now we can fit this corner. We're out of stone. So we need a single piece, right? Can you behave and go in? Yeah, like that. Thank you. Oof. Sorry to hear that, Crix. I'm having trouble with my knee, which is weird because I definitely didn't do anything to it, but it is very sore anytime I bend it, and it's just taking its sweet old time getting better too. Although, like I said, sitting for 2 hours cross-legged on the floor of my daughter's room helping her organize toys, not a smart idea at my age. I mean, you can injure yourself just sleeping, so you gotta pick your battles. Gotta pick your battles. I wonder, can I... Yeah, that's a little better. Well, it's not terrible though, but it's enough pain that I'm like choosing when to go down the stairs and when to just say nope. But it's definitely being a pain in the butt and not wanting to get better. Probably got a little bit of bursitis in it, I wouldn't be surprised. Oof. Ouch. Well, hopefully your shoulder starts feeling better. And that sucks because that can make it hard to play games and pass the time too. When it's your shoulder. There we go. That's on. Yeah. Oh, we're out of range of the workbench. There we go. Got in range of the next bench. Boop. Ah, now we're out of the core wood. That's okay though. Let's just finish off these two sections of the wood part. We're gonna need more. Go grab this. There we go. That should be enough wood. Oh, this one. Oh yeah, I got a couple that are sticking up too high. I'll fuss with them later. This tree is definitely a problem. Your leaves are in the way. I can't see what I'm doing. I'm sorry, but you gotta go. You gotta go, tree. Which, you know, just gives us more wood. It's all good. There we go. Okay. We can move this ladder way down. Oops, we don't have our... There we go. We needed our hammer in our hand. So, ladder, so we can get up. There we go. Okay, so we need this roof piece. We actually need do this one first. I need it to go right to there. There we go. And then we'll do an overlappy piece. And then we do the same over here. I have to take that off because that is messing with the snap points. Yeah, we need to do it from the ground, and it is getting dark, so we're just gonna go back and sleep. I should just put a bed in with the pigs. Hey, welcome back, Duck. I really should just put a bed in with the pigs, so I don't have to keep running back and forth. Let's fix things while we're at it. Yeah, that's looking really cool. Coming up to it. I'm liking it. I'm liking what we got going on here. Just need to finish. We are done with stone for the moment, so I'm gonna put that pile there. There we go. And we can pick that. Stone up. There. Okay, let's go back to, we needed to go to the outside to get that one piece. Hey, Rainbow Demon, how are ya? Good to see you. Let's put this. There we go. Yeah, this doesn't want to snap quite right. I think that's about right. Thank you for the follow, Rainbow Demon. So, let's get this pesky corner done. Get up there. Seriously. I blame the headache. I blame the headache. Oh God, give me strength. There we go. That. And we need one right at this edge too. There we go. No, they are hitting the same level. Okay. So now we get one there. 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 Ah, we gotta do this end piece first. And then we can do the mush one in the middle. Up. I'm gonna end up putting a death on the death counter purely from building. He's safer on a boat right now. There we go. So we need to get this end piece first. And then we do the little overlap. There we go. Okay. Now we can do our cap pieces, but that's definitely easier from the bottom. Boop. Because we need to bridge this gap. Corner piece in. One more over. It moved. Right as I was clicking, it moved. Right there. Okay. Just kind of a dead spot for the workbench is right here. Maybe just build it up a little more. No. There we go. That hit better. And actually, can I put that back in now that those two pieces are where they need to be? And then just redo this one. Yeah, the snap points are much better. There we go. Now we just need to do this one. There we go. That rounds the corner much better. And core wood. I'm gonna just borrow instead of going back to the building. This is wrecking over time because it's not covered. So I will just borrow some of this. There we go. Then we can do the detailing with the core wood. So we need right there. And we need, where did we stop going around? Right there. Okay. Here's, got a workbench back. I can't see with that leaf. There we go. All right, let's go look up at our platform so we can see what we got done today. It's quite a bit. It's looking pretty cool. Considering we started out just with these platforms over the portals with only one section of wall, we got done a lot. Whoop! That was not the ideal way to go. Okay, so let's go find our boat. It's not going to be much of a boat ride because it's already 1:30, but hey, we'll get out and do a little boating. But I gotta figure out where this travel one goes to. I think it's the swamp that we were... Yes. And that's actually no longer there. Let's move it. Let's rename it Swamp 2. And as long as you, whoops, caps lock. As long as it's still engaged and you walk through, you actually can rename portals. So when I come back out and walk far enough away that it disengages, it'll be renamed. It connected to a different one though, so we'll do this so we can go back. I'm gonna deploy my other trick for renaming portals. Because I want to remove that one. We're gonna take what we need to put a new portal down. And we need 10. And then we need 30 of the fine wood. And 2 of the cores. 2 right there. Okay. So what we're gonna do is go through here. And we're going to do that. Put down the portal. Mm-hmm. And of course, I have an unnamed one. Let's just make sure it actually goes back to the base. I'm not sure where the unnamed one goes before we go changing. Yeah, it's at the base, so that's perfect. Okay. This one is set for travel, so now we can rename that Swamp 2. There we go. Did it wrong though. I did it wrong though. I have to go, but thank you for being so welcoming and the advice on the game. I'll be back to watch again if it's okay. Can you possibly drop me a follow back? Because I'm trying to get more followers, which I will hopefully stream soon. Have a lovely rest of your day, everyone. Thank you. So we need to make this one a nothing. Make this one Swamp 2. I keep forgetting to do this right. I keep forgetting to do this right. We need to rename the portal at the base Swamp 2. Then we can take the, how did it connect to my trader one? These portals are being weird. Swamp 2, portal tag, travel. Okay. This one over here that doesn't have a name, we're gonna name it Swamp 2. It's going good. I just am switching portals around because my travel one was still connected. That's the trader one. Which one is this? That's my temporary one. Okay, so we'll take the temp one out for the moment because that's where the boat is. We will turn this one into Swamp 2. There we go. I bet you this one over here is still named Swamp 2, so that's why it's not connecting. My portals are being persnickety. Yeah, it's dumping me over. Oh. Mm-hmm. Okay. I see what the problem is. Yep. Which that is not going to work anymore because now the actual Swamp 2s are connecting properly. I wonder if I should have portal materials in the boat. Let's get our stamina up full before we go check that out. No. It's okay. We will take this with us and continue on our voyage. Okay. Because we don't need to go right back right now anyway. And when I'm ready, I can just portal back to the trader anyway. Because that's not very far from where the portal hub is. So, should make a note of that though. Trader is actually travel or temp right now. And we will change it later. Well, hello, Miss Leah. So I was trying to go roughly east to potentially find a cool spot, but we also need to see how the bone mass site is. So that I think would be a very effective use of our time that we have left. Because we only got about 20 minutes. So let's go see and hope and cross our fingers this bone mass is far better than this one. Because this one right here is literally threaded between planes. And it's close enough that we will encounter planes while we're playing. Yes, Burb came to say hello. Feisty bird. Feisty little Miss Leah. Hello. You're all excited. You're all a Twitter. So let's turn more. We gotta go around this island. Yeah, let's go around the far side of it. That puts us closer to the way we want to go. So yeah, thankfully I did find a second bone mass location. Because the first one we visited, there's no way I'm fighting there. No. It's way too close to plains. So let's see if this one's better. It should be. The actual altar and everything was pretty good. But like I said, it's way too close to plains on both sides. It's like this tiny little piece of swamp around plains. So I would have dudes from the plains coming over while we're trying to fight bone mass, which don't want to be dealing with Desquitos and Blobbo at the same time, right? That just seems like a bad idea to me. And this is plains. So yeah, what we're looking for a place for our base, which we haven't started building yet. We're just kind of temporarily living where our portal hub is for the moment. Is I would love to be somewhere overlooking Mistlands or close to plains. I want to build in the plains. Obviously, we're going to have a farm in the plains, but I want to get started on the permanent build, and we're not ready to enter the plains yet. So I think we're back to building in either the Black Forest or meadows. But I wouldn't mind finding a place where that area overlooks some of the other areas, because that would be cool. So that's kind of what we're looking for in regards to like an area that we might want to build our house in. So, but in the meantime, for right now, let's get over and see what this bone mass site looks like. Won't take us too long to portal there. Sorry, boat there. Words are so hard today. Oh my goodness. I even went to bed early too. In my experience, you can find meadows near to the other stuff. That's probably the best. Had one on a friend's server that had mountains and swamp directly nearby and plains on the other side of the mountain. Yeah, that'd be really cool to overlook, like being in a meadow but seeing those other biomes in your view. It shouldn't be too hard to find. And I do want to be far enough away from the original spawn island so that we have a really good chance of finding 2-star boars again, so that I don't have to boat the boars all that distance, because that can be tedious. But I mean, when we get to mountain level, taming wolves is the best anyway. But it never hurts to have some boar hanging around. Which maybe we go this side of the continent. Although with the winds, we'll swing around the left of this continent, because then we got wind at least. That's definitely plains again. I do know where one Mistlands is. I traveled by it by boat already. So there is that. It's fairly far north. But I'm not really tied to any one particular direction. I just figured, hey, we haven't gone much over here, but we also do need to go and check out this altar. Because I think that's where we're going to be doing the battle. We gonna get a serpent? It is nighttime. Okay, as soon as we can cut right, we will. I see those mutinies. I see you. No more mutiny for you. Oh, there's some mountain. Nice. We know we got swamp nearby with the bone mass. He'll be in swamp, so there's some plains, there's some mountain. Yep. Not much time left. Get your mutinies in if you're able to mutiny. Yep, plains and mountain together. That's kind of cool. Not unique, but kind of cool. You stay over there. Oh, mosquitoes. That is part of the other reason why I really like the plains though too, because it's fun to parry the mosquitoes. They are fun. Okay, we need to turn. Ooh, ooh, I see landmass. We gotta turn more. Turn more. We're gonna. Yeah, we're getting close. Okay. I have to look a little bit on the mini map to see where the edge is because it's dark. I don't like navigating by mini map, but that's what we got. Turn a little bit more. That's ground, that's ground. No. How big is this continent? So we're having to circle around to get to bone mass. Uh-oh. It's coming up again. Ooh, 71%. That's getting a little closer. Okay. The land's starting to fall back, so we can go in more. We're close. Oh, we lost the wind. It sucks. turn a little bit this way though. That might get us the wind back. Just a little bit. There it is. Okay. We got the wind back. We're kind of going straight at it. Ooh, pretty moon. All right, there's the swamp. Okay, so whereabouts are we? Looks like it's gonna be a little bit inland, not right at the edge. Which is... Hi! Hello, Leah. I'll run you over. I'm gonna run you over. Whoops. Yeah. You're gonna break my boat. Got it. I'm scared. Absolutely terrified. Yep. Although, we definitely don't want to die right now. Leah, back up. Thank you. Don't have a portal at the moment, so we don't really want to die. Let's dispatch these guys and get that portal up. Right? Can you stop? You're being a pest. Leah, you are being a pest. You'll be nice. For how long? Got the block mouse. Yeah. It's time to raid out, so I would appreciate the being nice. Okay, so let's tag it. Excuse you. Okay. Let's see, can we get close enough to see what bone mass looks like? How deep is it? Ooh. Actually, it's really deep and we need to go around a bit. So that's what we'll do at the start of Friday's stream, is we will make our way to bone mass now that we're on the right continent. So let us see who is on and who we are going to stream with. Raid to, because it is that beautiful time of the day. Let us see. Oh, Anna Briella's playing this new game. So let's go see her. Let's go see what this paella is, because I am definitely intrigued. So, there's the raid started. Shaboom. So, thank you everyone for being here, for doing all the things, and lurking and chatting. And we will be back on Friday for checking out where Bodmas is, a little bit more building, prepping for the actual fight, because we do need to get that done soon. But so we will need to do some more crypt diving and getting some more iron. So have a great rest of your day. Enjoy Anna Briella, and we'll see you on Friday.